Thursday's feature at Saratoga is a steeplechase, the New York Turf Riders Handicap. It's a Grade 1, $100,000 purse, and the 4 and ups will go 2 3/8 miles over national fences. There are some familiar names in here, and one of them I believe is my favorite, maybe not the betting favorite, but that's Planets Aligned. Races for Tom Voss, who has a great flat string as well as his excellent stable of steeple horses. And Planets Aligned did spend quite a bit of time racing on the flat. He has moved to steepling the last couple of years and continues to improve as he's gotten to be a veteran in the game. He tuned up nicely for this in a race that a lot of these come out of, the AP Smithwick, which is a shorter race. He made a bid. He couldn't sustain it, but that has primed him. He's set up for this race. I believe he's been pointed to this race by Voss, and I think he has the best chance here. My only caveat is he's in the outside. It's a short run to the first turn, and a race this long shouldn't really matter, but he may not be able to get the best possible position. That's the only caveat I have against him. Other horses that I think have a serious shot, Slip Away. He stretches out from the Smithwick, which is really better for him. He was the favorite in the Smithwick, although his best results had come in longer races. That was because he romped in the Ferguson at Colonial. Romping. I mean, he led by open lengths throughout. It was just a total put over. He just blew the field apart, and he was not able to confirm that in the Smithwick. But I think he has a good shot of doing that here. He will be up close, which I think tactically is the place to be, and he's getting it right around his best distance and is a serious threat. Sermon of Love for Jonathan Shepard, certainly one of the top 2 or 3 steeple trainers in the country. Sermon of Love broke his maiden on the flat in his last race, which was here, with a good rally, and of course that's been his problem, even steeplechasing, is he's usually too late to the party. But he's in with a feather here and gets a switch from Shepard's other horse, who's another familiar name that we'll mention in a minute. But he gets a switch to Danielle Hodson, and she's certainly the best jump rider around these days. And the other thing that I like about Sermon of Love is he has been racing from closer up lately, so tactically I think that's the right thing. Hodson certainly has the savvy to put him where he belongs, and I think he represents a serious threat. 2 other horses I want to mention. One is Spy in the Sky. He might get in under the radar here, but he did have one good steeple stake effort here at Saratoga last year against some of these same, and he's going to need his best. His other efforts don't match up to that, but it is possible. He loves going longer over firm turf, which is exactly what he got last year and what he gets here, so I think at a price he definitely has a shot. The other horse, of course, another familiar name, is Mixed Up. He's now 10 years old. He won this back in '06, and he's rounded back into form the last year or so since he has gotten off Lasix. In fact, Shepard took him off Lasix and got him to win the Smithwick. So that's pretty good form for a 10-year-old. Hodson does get off Mixed Up to go to Sermon of Love, so I think that raises a red flag for me. And certainly consistency is not going to be the top point for a 10-year-old. But that's the way it looks to me. There are a few others in here that I think don't have much chance. So I know steepling may not be your favorite form of the sport, and I can say that I don't spend all my time looking at it, but I do look at it some, and that's how I see it.